Nigerians not able to get job in Dubai. That is something serious at this particular time. And before I dive right in, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon if you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across all social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media. Alright, it's been a case of Hushpuppi trending all over the world, and a lot of people have been speaking about Hushpuppi. But the uninteresting part of it is that most Nigerians based in Dubai, living in Dubai, trying to get a job, it's not easy for them to get a job. Because I checked a site, a recruitment site called Merchandise, and that site actually listed jobs for all African countries excluding Nigerians in Dubai, and that is something that we all need to actually worry ourselves about. And this is because of what the likes of Hushpuppi has brought upon us Nigerians, and that is something I'm just condemning at this particular time. Because each time I condemn this kind of thing, a lot of people will jump right into the comment section and start talking about a whole lot of things, you know, saying that okay, Hushpuppi is not guilty, this is going to come out, it's a trial time. What is a trial time? Somebody is accused of committing crime, and then it's left for the person to go to the law court and prove himself. That is something that I just want to tell a lot of people. But a lot of people will just come out and jump right in and start, you know, trying to defend this thing. If you were given opportunity to say defend Hushpuppi's you know, allegation case, defend him, bring him out of the case, or you lose your life, would you take that kind of job? Because it is not easy, and it will not be easy for any lawyer to justify and defend Hushpuppi. Just believe you me, because even the best lawyer in the world that is being you know, engaged by Hushpuppi is that this person is not saying that Hushpuppi never committed crime, because they had a lot of evidence against Hushpuppi, and it's not saying that Hushpuppi never committed a crime. What this guy is saying that Hushpuppi should have been extradited to Nigeria, not US, because US and UAE, they don't have you know, a kind of extradition treaty to actually allow somebody, a criminal, to be extradited to US. And that is what this person is arguing. He's not arguing that Hushpuppi is not guilty, because we have a lot of evidence, you know, staring in the face of Hushpuppi. That is, in law court they call it Reps Issa Loquitur. That is a case that speaks for itself. You don't need to speak about it. It's a case that has spoken for itself. That is the case of Hushpuppi at this particular time. What Hushpuppi is trying to do is to reduce the jail term for himself, so that he will be able to serve in the jail. But that is something that I want to let you guys to understand, because each time you jump into the comment section, start talking about all those things, I look at it as these guys, they are not educated. They don't even know what is really happening. What is happening is that this guy has been extradited. What a lot of people are talking about is not that he is not guilty or not. What they are talking about is how to reduce the harsh conditions that is going to be meted on him as punishment. That is what a lot of people are now talking about. Guys, understand that. Yes, in a recent report by Forbes, American business magazine, it said Hushpuppi not on our list of billionaires, because a lot of people accused this particular publishing house of listing Hushpuppi as one of their millionaire or their billionaire. But they are refuting the claim that Hushpuppi is not on their list of billionaires, and that is something serious at this particular time, because a lot of people came out to actually accuse this you know, magazine of doing that, backing a lot of criminals, especially with the case of Invictus Obiwane, who was listed as, you know, under 30 millionaire in the world, and then he was arrested few months later. And you have to understand that this particular magazine, they only list somebody according to what they see. they don't actually go and investigate because they don't have the power to do that. So let us not blame them on that. But what you need to actually understand is that this magazine, they've not listed Hushpuppi as their billionaire, and that is something that they are coming out to refute after a lot of people drag them on social media based on this, and this could actually affect their reputation out there. That is why they are coming out to actually lay a disclaimer on Hushpuppi. Hushpuppi lawyer speaks again, saying that Hushpuppi should have been extradited to Nigeria, not US. And according to his report, he said the taking of Hushpuppi from Dubai to US is a story of kidnap, or a case of kidnap, because Dubai and US, they don't have extradition treaty to actually do that. And according to the US Justice Department, who says that Hushpuppi was not kidnapped, rather he was expelled by the Dubai authority. But this lawyer is now arguing, saying that okay, if Hushpuppi was expelled by Dubai, why take Hushpuppi to US instead of Nigeria, where he has a citizenship by birth? And that is something that a lot of people are still looking at and then trying to understand that. But I think anywhere you extradite Hushpuppi to, you have to understand that it has cases all over the world. 47 countries lining up to actually take Hushpuppi into their custody, and that is something that we all need to actually be looking at, because when you commit crime, you should be ready to actually serve the term and the punishment behind or for the crime. That is something that I need to actually tell a lot of people. Not when a criminal steals money and then we start glorifying the criminal. When the person gets caught, instead of us to actually condemn that, we start defending the person. That is to show you that the society is a bit rotten. The system is bad. The system is down, because a lot of people will just come out and say Hushpuppi didn't do anything, that Hushpuppi is innocent as charged and the rest. Meanwhile, you have a lot of evidence, pointing right in your eyes. You are looking at some evidence and then saying this kind of things. Okay, somebody was caught with about 47 phones that has the secret data of, or financial data of people. Was caught with about 15 hard drives that has data of people, financial information of people. And then you are talking about this kind of things, and I don't know how to actually address this at this particular time, because you have to understand that the FBI have been on the trail of Hushpuppi for years, and they have concrete evidence against Hushpuppi. What we are supposed to be talking about is the extradition of Hushpuppi to US instead of a country like Nigeria. That is what we need to be talking about. But these people will tell you that one of the major crime deals he committed is in US, taking $35 million meant for people, unemployed people during the period of lockdown, and then he needs to actually answer to that. And another club came out, Lazio came out, they say that Hushpuppi actually scammed us of £2 million, the money meant for the payment of a player. And that is something that a lot of people are getting to understand. Hushpuppi has a lot of things, a lot of cases around the world, and we should not be talking about $65 million in Russia, and Russia has not spoken about that yet, and they are waiting for US to finish with Hushpuppi so that they can pick from there. And those things, we need not encourage crime around the world, because if we start doing that, that means when you send your child to school, and then your child get to school and maybe took somebody's pen or book and brings it to are you going to encourage the child? Instead of you to discourage the child from doing that, you want to encourage the child. That is the case I see with Hushpuppi at this particular time. And I think a lot of people need to actually learn from this and then start living a life, not living a life of crime. Don't be pressured by the things you see on social media. Those things, most of them are fake life out there, because Hushpuppi was arrested with pot belly. In his pictures on Instagram, Hushpuppi always had this slim looking stomach, and that is something that a lot of people need to actually understand, that most things you see on social media, those lavish lifestyle, they are fake, and most of them are edited to actually pressure you to thinking the way you are thinking right now. And you guys need to actually understand that, and then stop supporting crime. Say no to crime, say no to financial fraud until you become a victim. That is when you will realize that we need to collectively stop crimes. Say no to crime, and you guys will understand that you'll be building a better world with that. All right, thank you guys. Before I jump off, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon if you're yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across all social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media.